So a lot of people think when they fast, they're going to lose energy. They're not going to have any energy at all. It's the exact opposite. When you fast and you don't eat, it takes a lot of energy for your body to digest food. So all that food that you're digesting, your body gives you that energy back. And when you're fasting, your growth hormone levels are like 3 or 4 times higher than they normally are. So I'm much stronger. When I'm in a fasted state and I'm doing jiu-jitsu, I'm 5 times stronger. Guys that I'm rolling with and that it's sort of a competition, sort of a back and forth, that's how it is when I'm eating. When I'm fasting, I'm smashing them. My name's Jules. I'm a 2nd degree black belt at Revolution Martial Arts. At first, I didn't tell my doctors about it. I went in, I did my A1C. It was horrible. It was up, I think it was 20.1. I told my doctor, after I sort of did a little bit of investigation about fasting, I told my doctor I wanted to fast. I told him I was going to be in ketosis. And he said, well, being diabetic, you shouldn't be in ketosis and be diabetic. You could have ketoacidosis and it's very harmful. So I told him I think about it, I keep taking my medication. But then on my own, I just figured if I'm not eating, what do I need medication for? So I just stopped taking my medication. A month and a half later, I went in for my A1C again. It was 3.5. And my doctor told me I could go off my medication. And I told him I haven't been taking it for a month and a half. I would have to say my goals now are, a lot of people think, okay, well, I'm going to fast, I'm going to diet, and it's more of a trend for them. If you actually want to have good, like a good goal, this now is a lifestyle. It's not something, it's not a trend anymore. It's something you have to stick with. It's something, this is a part of your life. So for me, I've switched now to fasting 5 days a week and eating only 2 days a week. I would have to say I started fasting because I got diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. When I got diagnosed, I started off at a half a metformin. 4 years later, I was up to 5 metformin a day. And I wanted to stop it instead of just keeping on. If I kept on, I'd have been taking insulin by now. What are the benefits of fasting? For me, it cured my diabetes, gave me weight loss. I was faster. It was easier for me to do moves in jiu-jitsu. I was just a better person. I would say the hardest part is the first 48 hours. After that, it just becomes easier. How long was my first fasting session? So they say to break your food addiction, you have to go 72 hours, which is 3 days. So for me, I went 72 hours. I had 1 meal, then I did 48 hours. I had another meal and went another 72 hours. After that, I felt fine, I felt good, so I thought, why not try going longer? And I tried 21 days. And I went 21 days straight. After watching the show, Naked and Afraid. Those people go 21 days easy with no food. I figured if they could do it, I could do it. Average day for me, I wake up in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, I get ready for work. I have lemon juice, apple cider vinegar. Go to my job sites. Noon, I have another apple cider vinegar, lemon juice, and throughout the day, I'm constantly drinking water. From there, I go to the gym. I do weights Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and I do jiu-jitsu Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturdays. So psychologically, fasting, you go through tables, okay? So for me, my first 48 hours, I'm almost wanting to talk myself out of the fast. It's a struggle, it's a mental battle. And if I can pull through that first 48 hours, it only gets easier. You have ups and downs, it's all mental. If you watch, I mean, there's shows out there, Survivor, Naked and Afraid. These people are going 21 days. They're just people off the street. They're going 21 days without eating. If they can do it, you can do it. It's that simple.